YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph. We have at least 4 beta male stories to talk about today. 4 beta male stories to talk about today. And I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how some of these dudes act. They're off their square. They're uncentered, emotional creatures because of what a female done to them. I've told y'all, fam. I always tell y'all this. The beta can kill you. Not physically, but mentally. I keep telling y'all that. If it's embodied in her DNA to be a 304, and for those that keep asking, what's a 304? Like, you don't watch every video. Type in 304 in your calculator and flip it upside down, and what it'll spell? Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Okay, that's what it spells. If it's embodied in her to be a 304, don't matter if you alpha, don't matter if you beta, don't matter if you from Planet Namek or SpongeBob, you can't change her. Because it's in her desire to want to be that. I love RPG games. You know what I've been playing recently? Outriders. And guess what? Guess who can't change my mind no matter what game come out? People that play action games, people that play fighting games, people that play shooting games. I love Japanese role-playing games and role-playing games, period. That's my favorite genre. It's just what it is, G. There's nothing that a Ubisoft software designer can do. There's nothing that a Bethesda Studios person can do to change my mind. Even if they pay me, I'm still going to have the desire to play. Ooh, I want to play a Japanese RPG game. You see the beta in these dudes. You have the first guy who beats his girlfriend that's in the NFL, got a career going on for himself. Beats his girlfriend because he's seen a text on her phone that he didn't like for some other dude. You not knowing, you already know that the tendencies that she has is for the streets. And you know that she can't be your main person that's in your life to represent you as your woman. But you get emotional, you get mad because you see the proof that you already been knowing. I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna hit her. That's beta. You hitting her, beating her because you seen her texting some other dude. Instead of having the mindset of the alpha. See, y'all gotta understand. Alpha is not your physique. It's not how you look. It's here because when this, I always try to tell y'all, bro, when this is right, everything else follows. Everything else follows. The beta wants to control the body instead of controlling his mind. He wants to control the body when her mind is already made up on what she want to do. If her desire is want to text other guys, have male best friends, have guy friends, the alpha say, you know what, baby girl? Do what you gonna do. But you can't be with me while you doing that, baby girl. Because I respect myself. And you ain't finna make me look like no sucker, no simp. The beta. I'm sorry, baby. Then I had to make up sex. Then she scared while she with him. She ain't free. So the first dude that's in the NFL, he beat her because he sees a text on her phone. Emotional. The second dude do the same thing. He in the NBA. You in the NBA and you doing this? You made it. You changed your whole life to be in this game in one emotional state because of a female. When you can have them all. You can have them all. You can have them all because you're in the NBA. But the one night is the beta killed him mentally to the point where he beat her. And now his Instagram comments is turned off. And now he about to lose his career. Guess what he finna go back to life as? A regular dude. Oh, you black and you doing assault? They're not going to give you another chance. You're done. You're done. You can kiss your career goodbye. But what? You and your emotions. Acting like a beta. Acting like a beta simp. Letting a woman control your emotions. I try to tell y'all. When you a beta, your woman controls the relationship. When you a beta, you allow your woman to have male best friends. When you a beta, you allow your woman to do 3 or 4 activities. Because you a beta. You allow your woman to take pictures with her best friend and call her her best friend, not knowing that the best friend want to get in the guts. Because that's all we want to do. That's all we want to do. Ladies, that's all we want. It's the guts. That's all we want. Yeah, I'm going to spend time with you. Yeah, you're my best friend. Clap, clap, clap. Just digging in them guts. You're my best friend. Boyfriend, he beta. But the best friend, boyfriend can't see that. Because he been brought up in a group ideology. Oh yeah, you're supposed to have male best friends as a female. And if he doesn't let you, he's insecure. So they try to shame the masculinity. They try to make you feel bad for sticking up for yourself. For hardening up your armor. You want me to give you an example? They try to make you feel bad for putting a buff on yourself to make your armor plus 100 so you don't get one shot by the boss. Let me say that one time for some of y'all that don't get it. They get mad at you because you have this buff that you unlocked to put plus 100% armor on yourself so the boss doesn't kill you in one hit. They mad at you for that. How that sound? The armor is your masculinity. That's you. That's embodied in you. They don't. They gonna strip it away. They want you to get one shot. They want you to hide and cover when you one shot. Hell, your health don't even regenerate because they shaming you. It's like it's not fair. So when you in an emotional state all the time, acting like a beta male, and you got your you don't think that your life is ahead of you. Over a female. You beat a female. Do you know what that is on your track record? You done. So that's 2 dudes. That's 2 dudes. That's 2 dudes that lost their careers over a female because of a beta male decision. Because he killed them mentally. Done for. Because they don't understand female. They don't understand the sexual dynamics of the man and the woman. Then you got the third guy pandering on Twitter, taking out a married woman and saying, oh, friend dates. Oh, we're friends. You beta. They like that. They like that, though. But I'm going to tell you about that last story. The last story is the killer. The moral of the story is this. You can't let a female, you can't even blame the female. You blame yourself. Your mindset. You cannot get put out of your emotions because of something that you feel in the moment that's not right to you. From a female. From a female. You just can't. You can't. You have, fellas, you have so much life ahead of you, bro. All y'all that's 16, 17, 18, even y'all that's older, bro. It's so much life ahead of you. This dude, man, I'm going to tell y'all something, bro. I got homies back at home. Back in Milwaukee. They not doing so good, man. I got a couple homies that's doing good. My homies that used to hoop, had them basketball dreams. Who fault is that? It's not my fault. I always grew up the underdog. I always was shorter. But I was faster, I was stronger. But I was not appreciative. I dealt with politics playing basketball at Homestead High School. When I say politics, it's just something that you can't fight because it's not your battle. It's already designed. Guys playing above me that shouldn't have no business playing above me. Killing them in practice every single day in every drill. 5-on-5. Suicide drill. The shell drill. I'm killing. Steph don't even get in the game. Steph don't even get the opportunity to play. You think I don't remember that? You think I don't remember that? Did y'all remember the coaches that did that to me? I remember it. But it's life. And through life, bro, you get to choose who you want to be, and you get to choose who you don't want to be. And that's facts, G. If you not doing good in life, look in the fucking mirror. Because it's not on me, it's on you. My coach from football, you know why I love my coach from football? Because he gave me tough love. He used to always yell at me. And that's one of my favorite coaches still to this day because he taught me what tough love is. And I seen somebody comment on the hey, what is tough love? Tough love is somebody telling you something that you really, really need to know that's the truth because they love you. I always been the underdog. That's why I got the heart and the drive and the determination to want to get better and improve. Don't waste your life on a female who brings nothing but destruction and wants to be a 304. If she want to be in the streets, let her be in the streets, my G.
10 ways you're teaching women to treat you bad. Stay tuned. Today we're going to be talking about 10 ways that you're actually teaching women and other people around you to treat you badly. These are the little details that a person does not pay attention to in their life, and they don't pay attention to their actions, that you don't understand what type of aura you're putting off in order for people to feel like and feel confident to use you, including women and men, but mainly women in relationships. All right, let's get started. Number one, you always give the benefit of a doubt. All right, that's where you override your gut feelings. See, when it comes to other people, you have a gut feeling about them. You know if they're going to be good and you know if they're going to be bad. But you being the nice guy, you're always giving people the benefit of a doubt and allowing to be gullible to the excuses that they give you. The more excuses a person uses and the more you start to believe their excuses and become gullible to their excuses, you're actually teaching them that you're an easy person to tell a lie to. So once a person knows that they can tell you a lie to alternate your feelings, they will continue to tell you lies in order to get what they want, to keep you from recognizing what they're about to do to you. Next, you're too nice. One way to know if you're too nice is if people use you to be the butt of all jokes and you laugh it off, especially when it comes to women. When women start telling jokes on men and a man allows them to do it, women will wait to get around a crowd to tell jokes on you. So when you're too nice, even in situations where you're being insulted and you laugh it off, you're opening up doors for everybody around you to mistreat you as well. Not just a woman, but a woman will try to mistreat you. She'll try telling jokes on you. She'll try being insulting to you to see exactly how much she can get away with. The moment you start allowing her to get away with insulting you because you feel sorry for her because she's a girl, she's going to continue to do it. Not only is she going to continue to do it, but everybody around you that looks at her doing it is going to also take advantage of you. Next, you're always keen to help others, all right? You cannot be the person that lets other people borrow money off of you and then they never pay you back. Don't be the person that everybody can always call to have a favor done, to get driven somewhere, or you come and pick them up, they're calling you in the middle of the night. When you start becoming this available person, people will always use you over and over again. People can naturally use another person. One person may be beta to another, but you may be alpha to someone else. That's what you have to understand. You may be a beta male to a woman, right? But to another woman, you may be an alpha male. So people are constantly testing each other psychologically to see what they can get away with. So when people get used to asking you for favors and you get used to actually living out these favors, then you're setting yourself up to be used and you're teaching them to abuse you in the future. You say the word no problem a lot, all right? You never have a problem doing anything. You're the type of person that says no problem to things and you're okay with doing things to go along with situations because you just want that moment to feel good. The moment you can be used to go along with the flow, you will always be going along with the flow because people always need someone to agree with them. So when you're the go with the flow person, that allows you to be part of someone else's crowd and they can drag you into their own gratification of things, if you understand what I'm saying, because you're going to go along with them no matter what. This is how people build crews. This is how they build gangs. This is how they build organizations with a whole bunch of people that do not have a problem adjusting themselves to someone else. Next, you put other people's needs ahead of yours. See, when you start catering to other people and other people's problems and forgetting about yours, and you actually mention that you're forgetting about your problems, you're setting yourself up to be treated badly. Because a lot of people out there just need someone to run over. You have to understand, everyone is not confident. Everyone is not happy. Even as much as the nice guy tries to portray an image of being nice, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's happy. But when you're willing to cater to other people, they can run all over you. You have to learn to put your needs ahead of people. Do things for yourself before you stop and go help other people. And the reason why a lot of men do this, stop and go help other people, is because it makes them feel need. It makes them feel like somebody needs you, because beta males start to feel worthless just like a woman when no one's calling the phone, when nobody's asking for their help. They take on the traits as a female where they feel useless as a person. So a lot of beta males, you have a tendency to cater to other people's needs just so you feel valuable as a person. Next, you apologize when you don't have to. All right, you have to stop thinking that someone may be looking at you in a negative light. All right, when you start apologizing too much, when people are not even expecting an apology, it makes you look weak as a person. It makes you look like you're walking on eggshells on your own consciousness. All right, When people see that you're not even confident being yourself, you're making yourself a target to get ran over. Learn to be confident with yourself, with everything you do, and slow down these apologizing when people least expect you to apologize. Next, you bite your tongue a lot. All right. If there's something out there that you have to say, but you may be afraid to say it because you're afraid of the backlash, okay, that's a female trait. This is why females ghost. This is why females give out ghost numbers. This is why females play those games. It's because they're scared of the reaction of the guy. You cannot be the man that's scared of how people are going to react to you. So you bite your tongue on a lot of things that you really want to be honest about just to keep confrontation from going. People know when they're doing right, and people know when they're doing wrong. When you're allowing people to do and say wrong things to you, you're setting it up for them to continue to doing it. So stop biting your tongue and learn to speak your mind. The faster you speak your mind, the faster people do not try to outsmart you. Next, you say yes to things and then you regret it later. All right? That goes back to you just saying the right thing for the moment. You cannot agree with someone to do something, then regret it later. Those are going to be the things that really hurt you in the end, because you're going to find yourself waking up to go to the grocery store, but you're going to end up at the department store. You're going to end up at a baseball game. You're going to end up doing something that you did not plan on doing because you're agreeing to things that you really don't want to agree with, because you're afraid that if you say no, that person's going to get mad at you. All right. You got to stop this. This is something that people do. Yes, I'll do this for you, but then you're like, man, why did I tell him that? You cannot be the person that agrees to do something and then say to yourself, man, why did I tell him that? I really don't want to do it. How do I get out of this? Now you're adding more stress to yourself and you're giving yourself more things to think about. So now you signed up for something, but now you're stressing on how you're going to actually get out of that situation. Learn to be upfront about things. No. Get used to the word no. Next, you make all the efforts to do everything. That's in relationships, trips, family things, family events. You're always the person taking every single thing serious. You take your relationship serious. You take the family reunion serious. You take going to church serious. You take washing your car serious. You cannot be that person that takes every single thing serious. You can't, because you're bound to fall somewhere. This keeps you from paying attention to everything because you're trying to be Mr. Perfect. When you're trying to be Mr. Perfect, you're trying to be the nice guy, you're trying to be the most reliable guy, you're setting yourself up for people to use you because they know that you're always going to be taking things serious so they can pull you into them and make you serious about their situation. This is a trait that you have to stop. Stop making the effort to be the perfect person in every situation so everybody likes you. This just makes you a target. Next, you ignore everybody's bad traits. When people start talking bad about everybody else and talking bad about other people's negative traits, like maybe we should all talk about this, you're the person that's always overlooking everybody's bad traits and trying to find something good in them. Like you'll see something bad, but you'll ignore it and try to drag something good about their personality. Oh, Joe Smo is like this and they're miserable, but this is why they're miserable. You have an excuse for everything. You can't do that. The more excuses you make for people, the more you go along with people, the more you set yourself up just to be the nice guy because you're afraid of confrontation, the more you're setting yourself up to be treated badly, and you're actually programming these people every day that you wake up and walk around and insecurity, trying to be the nicest person and be the most accepted person. You're actually setting yourself up to be the one that gets done the worst. This is Anthony Spade. Hasta la vista.